Hi, I'm Brandon James Sim. I'm here with the Pendance Film Festival. We have here with us Otoja Abit. Perfect. Thank you so much, my brother. And your film is Jitters.
Yes.
Yes. So Otoja actually wrote, directed, and starred in Jitters. Do you want to maybe take us through some of the challenges that are presented to you as an actor when you're wearing so many hats, sir?
As I'm primarily actor first. This is my first film, Jitters, and the challenges, most importantly, is getting people to believe an idea, even if it's small and there's not enough money, but believe in the fact that we're all trying to create a film and create a story, and hopefully they come on board to support it. So it's been a hell of a ride. That, you know, as an actor, you act in something, so that's what I do as a livelihood. But as a writer, you want to create something and say this could possibly work. But then as a director, you want to have everyone follow a type of thread, a type of thematic, and make sure that it could possibly happen. So it's been great to see everything happen, come together. And I always say that my best thing about it is producing, because the idea came to fruition, and then as a producer, you get at different festivals, and it brought me here to Canada for our international premiere.
Wonderful. So you said it's your first film. That's your first film that you have produced yourself, yes?
Yes, my first film. My first film I produced myself, but there's a spec pilot called Harlem Nights that we produced that I helped create. But as a film, you know, it's different. Films are a beast, they're an animal, and films could be spread to a lot of different people. So it's my first film technically, and I love it. I want to produce a lot more.
Now, as a producer, what was your greatest challenge to overcome?
As a producer, the best challenge to overcome, or the greatest one, was definitely getting a lot of people to believe in a first-time filmmaker, which is myself. But, you know, in the film, it's so important to see a lot of friends and family that are in the audience. See a lot. We had a Kickstarter campaign where people are donating and helping us raise money. So it was getting people to realize that I'm not doing it just for fun, even though filmmaking is very, very fun. But I'm doing it because I want to show my friends, family, and the world what I can do as an artist, basically. So I always say, if you like the writing, the directing, the acting in Jitters, you may like me. So hopefully it's a calling card for the future.
Now, Otoja, you have a producer involved with you. We obviously know that film is a collaboration, and that it's really the most collaborative art form, in my opinion. How important was it having a dignified producer like Joe Scarborough attached to your project?
It was very important. We actually shot the therapist scene with Jason Patrick, a very, very talented and, you know, one of my favorite actors, Hollywood veteran. The therapist scene is in Joe Scarborough's office at Morning Joe at NBC, so that was a really good opportunity. But Joe read the script, and he thought, you know, whatever you need, let me help you out, because he's an artist himself, and he wants to be able to help artists out. So he's been very supportive of me as an up-and-coming filmmaking artist, and he said whatever you need, and just to have people like that come to the calling, it helps out a lot.
And what are your thoughts so far on the great city of Toronto?
Oh, I love it. I got here on Thursday, and I was so upset at first because our flight was canceled, and then it was delayed, and I was going to come the next day on Friday. I'm like, no, I got to get out the last flight. So the last hour in New York City, I was trying to buy flights last minute on Delta, this airline, WestJet. It was all crazy. So my credit card bill when I get home will be kind of crazy. But I think I was just walking around seeing all the snow. I mean, New York City, we don't have a lot of snow on the floor, but walking around seeing snow, I went to the distillery this weekend. I went to Real Sports Bar. I went to the aquarium. I've been trying to see everything, but most importantly, I'm watching a lot of the great films. You know, Rob always talks about story over everything here at Pendance, but to be able to see different films I'll never really see, international films as well, I've been a fan just watching films here.
Perfect. So you'd say you're an honorary Torontonian for the weekend?
I hope so. I mean, maybe it's up to other people to kind of figure that out.
Okay, so Leafs or Raptors, who's going to go further in the playoffs this year?
I think the Leafs. Well, while I'm here, if I go back to New York City, it'll be the Rangers.
Right, of course. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Brandon James Sim with the Pendance Film Festival. I got some great filmmakers coming right up, and Mr. Abit,
thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.